Topic of Bitcoin. While many large banks have been keeping their distance from that cryptocurrency, Goldman Sachs just a few months ago said it was at least open to it.
I will tell you, I have not, it hasn't crossed my desk to set up a Bitcoin trading desk, but I wouldn't preclude it. I get asked questions, is this, is Bitcoin the worst thing in the history of the world? And I have to say, I don't know. I mean, I have more open mind about these things because there's a lot of things that work really, really well today that I thought were stupid and wrong. And I have a much more open mind about this.
Well, now the investment bank is embracing Bitcoin. It has announced it's going to launch a trading desk dedicated to it. The question is, does such a move by a large, highly respected bank begin to legitimize a largely unregulated virtual currency, one that has been called everything from the future of money to a fraud? And will other banks follow suit? Joining us tonight, Campbell Harvey is a professor of finance at Duke University's Fuqua School of Business. Good to see you, Professor. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Great to be on the show.
What a crazy trend this is. You know, you have so many proponents on one side who are highly respected and people on the other side who are also highly respected. What do you make of Goldman Sachs' move to open a trading desk, and what impact will that have on all of this?
So it is no surprise to me whatsoever. And what is under the radar screen is that this is part of a longer-term plan that Goldman had. They were an early major investor in a crypto startup called Circle in 2015. And Circle's got an exchange, so they've been in this game under the radar screen for 3 years, and this is the culmination of that strategy. They cannot ignore a market that is like a $500 billion market. They got to be there, and I think they cannot wait for the fintech firms to eat their lunch.
You know, there are those who say that if anybody's going to do it, it should be Goldman Sachs because of their history with risk management and their reach. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, they've got this longer-term vision. They're known for innovation. They see the threat of fintech. They see this as a major market. They see that a firm like Coinbase has got nearly 20 million customers and probably making $50 million a day just in fees in trading cryptocurrencies. So how can they not be in this market?
Right. But what's the message this sends to individual investors out there who may be intrigued by all of this, and now they see Goldman Sachs getting involved?
Yeah, so one of the problems, it's not just individual investors, but it's institutional investors. We have some futures contracts that are available on Bitcoin, but they're very small in terms of volume and problematic for institutional investors. They've been waiting for an A-level investment bank to pull the trigger. Obviously, JP Morgan wasn't going to pull the trigger, but Goldman was there to step in. This makes it a lot easier to trade this market, and I think we'll see much more participation and kind of validation that this is a real thing.
Something to keep an eye on, that's for sure. Campbell Harvey at Duke University, thanks again for joining us tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you.